Hey everyone, welcome back. If this is your first time with me, thanks for joining. If you've been regularly following and learning along with me, hey, thanks for coming back. All right, so one of my favorite things to do with my AI is to ask it to rate my plate. So this morning, I'll show you. This morning I made eggs, 2 whole eggs, egg whites, spinach, cottage cheese, tomatoes, and this is the brand 647 bread. I also have what's this, freshly juiced watermelon, cucumber, and plum, no sugar added. So let's ask Gemini how I did. I kind of have an idea. It's probably going to tell me I shouldn't have had 2 slices of bread. And it may suggest that I reduce the juice, but then I'm gonna also tell it what I plan to do for today. So this is my first meal for today. I'm gonna also tell it what I plan to do for today and see if this is enough fuel for my activities. So let's see. Hey, rate my plate on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's hear, I'm just going to do something simple. Let's see what he says to me. All right, it says 8.5 out of 10. Here's the breakdown. Scrambled eggs. This is textbook high volume, protein powerhouse. You didn't skimp on the veggies. Spinach, perfectly wilted. Great color moisture at the bread. 2 perfect slices. That's 8 out of 10. The scramble was a 9 out of 10 and the drink is 8.5. Now, let's make sure it's getting the correct things. All right, so the bread is the brand 647, which is really good. So I'm going to tell it that. The juice is home squeezed watermelon, cucumbers, and plums, no sugar added. And the eggs are 2 whole eggs with cottage cheese and egg whites and additional egg whites. I didn't measure it, so it's just going to give me an estimate. So now let's see. All right, that elevates the breakdown. So I moved from the original 8.5 out of 10, if you can see it, 8.5 out of 10, to now 9.5 out of 10. Let's see why I'm losing a 0.5. So the upgrade, the bread swapping standard slices for the old time 647 bread is brilliant. I knew this because I've been learning. It gives you satisfaction of 2. The pro scramble, adding cottage cheese and extra egg whites to 2 whole eggs is ultimate volume. The juice home squeeze blend of watermelon, all that is good. This is phenomenal blueprint for a high volume, high protein breakfast that tastes like a cheat meal but fits perfect. Would you like me to help you estimate the total calories? So let's first of all, let's ask it, how could I improve it to get to a 10? Let's start there before we do calories and all of that. So let's see what it says. To turn this 9.5 into a full 10, we just need to fine-tune the final 5% by leveling up the presentation, maximizing texture, blah, blah, blah. So while the scramble is beautiful, it's soft and creamy from the cottage cheese, giving a deep blah, blah, blah. We could upgrade it. The toast the bread a bit longer so it's a firm, crunchy cruster. Okay, that's fine. I could toast the bread. It is toasted, but I didn't want it dark brown. This makes it perfect sturdy base for open face egg toast. You could also introduce a micro healthy fat. Because you optimize the eggs with extra whites to keep the protein high and fats low, you have a perfect window to add tiny amount of high quality flavored fat. So add a tiny sliver, maybe 15 to 20 grams of sliced avocado. I'm choosing not to do that because I did fry my eggs using avocado oil, which it doesn't know, but avocado oil is what I used. So I suspect that will be good. I could ask it and double check, but I think that's going to be good. The eggs look great, but a final finish can make the plate taste better. To upgrade it, add some chopped chives, green onions. I already have thyme cooked into it, so I think it technically is a 10. It just doesn't know. And then the juice, I could add some fresh mint. I'm all right with that. So overall, it's a pretty good plate. Now let's check our calories and our macros. Okay, what about the calories and macros for this meal? And again, notice I haven't even started eating, because if it did suggest that I needed to make a change, now would have been time. I really should have done it before, but I could pivot before actually putting it into my body. So overall, based on the estimates, and granted, it's not weighing, I'm not weighing anything. I'm not like, so it is a rough estimate. It has me at 445 calories. 39 grams of it is protein. 39 is carbs, which is excellent. That's a 1-to-1. You ideally want maybe 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2. So 39 protein, 39 carbs, fats 13, and for a total of under 500 calories. Not bad. It is a little bit low because 647 is packed with 14 grams. Oh, the net carbs are incredibly low because 647 bread is packed with 14 grams of dietary fiber. Massive protein, nearly 40 grams, high volume, high density. Looks good. Now, I'm planning to go swim some laps in another hour or so. Is this good fuel? I know it is, but for your benefit, let's see what it says. Yes, this is actually fantastic fuel for a swim. Swimming is demanding, blah blah blah, and it tells us all the things. And it's saying my watermelon and cucumber are actually really great for hydration and electrolytes. And pro tip for timing: since you have about an hour, your body has just enough time to process the sugars from the juice and start breaking down the eggs and toast. You will hit the pool right at the peak of your energy curve. So that will be perfect. So I'm choosing to eat now, give myself time afterwards to get dressed and put myself together to head out to the pool, because my knee is hurting a little bit. Pains of being over 40. My knee is hurting a little bit, so swimming will be a great way to keep my movement going but not have the stress on my joints. So hope this helps somebody. Until next time, bye.